Hello, car lovers. Driving this week the Genesis G80 Electric. This is the 2023. It is all-wheel drive. What to say about this vehicle, but first an overview.
The Genesis G80 Electric is an all-electric version of the gas-powered G80. It has a range of 454 kilometers. DC fast charging can charge 10 to 80% in 22 minutes. The electric motor does 365 horsepower and 516 pounds of torque. G80 is a deliberate luxury sedan, and with the exception of the power, everything here is set to luxury. In a sense, G80 is what resembles most in price to the German competition mid-size sedans and competes with them squarely. The exterior assembly, panel gaps, and paint quality create wow moments on close inspection. The interior appointments are top-notch. Feeling your money is routine in this Genesis, a key characteristic of the category. The materials, design language, and features are on par for the category, perhaps even better because it is a simpler interface in this Genesis. There is no sunroof. There are effective driving aids though, 19-inch wheels with 40-45 ratio tires, front windshield, and front side window acoustic treatment. This car is super quiet. Wonderful seats, and I love this chalk leather. Beautiful. There is something regal about these light-colored leather interiors, and you feel it in this Genesis.
So, some quick thoughts. Well, things that stand out about this vehicle. I love the exterior assembly. I love the paint quality. It's almost as though it's had a coating. It's a shell. The color pops. There's a richness to it. High level. So really classy look on the outside, what you expect for this type of vehicle. On the inside now, you get they went all in on luxury, right? This is not designed to be sporty, though it does have quick acceleration. We have here a wonderful digital dash that looks so classical. It's really classy, well done. You have the dials, but everything is like digitalized and it's just classy. This infotainment is beautiful to look at, snappy in its response, and it sucks in terms of ease of use. Just changing the satellite stations, it's just a mess. It's not intuitive for this core task. However, the seats are very comfortable. The chalk leather is so classy. It looks so good. This material here that they used between the ventilation and the HVAC controls, very classy. Nice leather or leatherette on top of dash, soft touch dash, very nice. The heads-up display, the sound system plays super well. It's so quiet. I mean, on the highway, you don't hear anything. There's enough room in back. Though, for the first time, this vehicle costs $106,000. So you will have to pay that federal envy tax, right? For those who work less hard and want to bother people who work harder. Well, there's now a tax on things over $100,000. Well, this vehicle will be subject to it. However, I was sitting in back and I really felt, wow, for the first time, I understand why people are buying small SUVs. I mean, there's just so much more room. And I'm old-fashioned. I like sedans, luxury sedans, but I could really understand why people go for SUVs. I mean, it's just, especially when you're sitting in back. Sitting in front here, great driving position, decent visibility. The range is very good despite the cold weather, which is kind of nice. Cool feature where you have on the map, it shows you your range on the map of wherever you're at. So if you have 274 kilometers, it'll stretch out like I was up in Ontario and almost in New Brunswick. Really good stuff. Really clever in terms of the EV experience. Of course, when you have an EV, it's got to be a second vehicle, right? Because you can't be the only one you own. The electric circuit sucks. Really, you want to pay all this money and wait around for the car to be charged. No, you need a charging station at home. And that's really the good EV ownership experience. I could easily see this vehicle if you're living in the suburbs, you work downtown, or you work in the city. Well, you're doing a 100-kilometer round trip. Plug it every night at home. It's going to be great. However, I think electric vehicles are still second vehicles. It's not good or bad or mean-spirited. It's just where we live. The winters just don't go well with the electric vehicles. That's just the way it is. That's all I have to say about that. However, as a second vehicle with a charging station at home, highly recommendable, great driving experience. And those are my thoughts. So, by the way, if you like this video, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. And if you really like it, well then, of course, you should subscribe. And that is it.